people surviving clinical death. The term, clinical death, was enshrined in the official medical vocabulary at the turn of the 20th and 21st centuries, although it was used in the 19th century. It is used in cases where the patient's heart stopped beating, which means stopping the blood circulation, supplying the body with oxygen, without which life is impossible. Visions are generated moments before clinical death. From the point of view of modern science, these questions have an answer. According to medical models of the functioning of the body, when the heart stopped, the brain freezes, its activity stops. This means that no matter what experience a person experiences, in the very state of clinical death he does not and cannot have sensations, and therefore no memories. Therefore, the vision of the tunnel, and the presence of supposedly otherworldly forces, and light, all this is generated before clinical death, literally a few moments before it. Clinical death is actually the overwhelming feeling of euphoria, unexpected peace, and goodness is not a harbinger of the afterlife, but a consequence of a sharp increase in the concentration of serotonin. In ordinary life, this neurotransmitter regulates a sense of joy in us. Studies conducted in Germany under the leadership of Ewutzler showed that during clinical death, the concentration of serotonin rises at least 3 times. Tunnel vision. Many people report seeing a corridor, as well as light at the end of the tunnel. Doctors explain this by the effect of the emergence of tunnel vision. The fact is that in ordinary life we see with our eyes only a clear-colored spot in the center, and a murky black and white periphery. But our brain has been able to synthesize pictures since infancy, creating an integral field of view. When the brain lacks resources, signals from the periphery of the retina are not processed, which causes a characteristic vision out of the body. Before the very disconnection from life, the human vestibular apparatus ceases to behave normally, and people experience a sense of ascension, flight, exit from the body. There is also such a point of view regarding this phenomenon. Many scientists do not consider out-of-body experience as something paranormal. It is experienced, yes, but it all depends on what effects we attribute to this. The scientist investigated the state of consciousness of women in the process of childbirth. According to him, every 10th woman in childbirth felt as if she saw herself from the side. The conclusion is drawn that such an experience is the result of a mental program that is triggered in the ultimate states and is deeply embedded in the psyche. And clinical death is an example of extreme stress.